Yo, 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 yo. Shout out.
Now on the real tip though, welcome back to Green episode. We're almost at too many to count.
Right. 7.
It feels good to be back, Sir Kush.
7. Yes, it feels great to be back in the studio.
Haven't.
Well, no, it doesn't.
I
would rather be back in Miami.
You crazy?
It feels good to be cool back here talking to you guys,
Okay.
but rolling out was a lot more fun than sitting here in front of this camera. But welcome back.
We're happy to be here. We just don't like the at-home setting so much.
Right.
You know, we want to give you guys more.
All of that. You know, wasn't that fun, guys?
Yeah, more Rolling Loud, more of your favorite artists, more of us.
More
looking
us
at your favorite
in
artists.
Different cities and or states trying to just turn the fuck up with you.
You know.
So
put you on some of this cool shit we about.
Tell your friends to keep watching. Like,
and tell that porn star you know. Don't forget her.
Ooh.
Do not forget her.
Ooh.
I need her.
So, like, comment, subscribe, notify. Make sure you do all that.
Get at us. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
All of that.
YouTube, of course.
Of course. Your boy, Sir Kush Kush.
Chief Rocker.
This is Green Show. Because it's a green-ass show.
For dope-ass people.
Talking nothing but green.
All right, Sir Kush. Enough for the intro. What you got for him this week, man?
What we going to have? So, this episode, we going to have 3 segments.
Yes, we definitely starting you off with the
Roll&Review. You always gonna get the Roll&Review. We always gonna smoke the best of the best. And then we have the Limelight section. It's been
Let's
crazy.
just say,
it's been crazy.
A lot of heat.
A lot of shit's going on.
A lot of jabs getting thrown. Niggas getting dissed.
Trying to, tea is spilled.
Make sure you take care of your kids before you end up in a rap song. You hear me?
Or claim your old fiance. Okay. And then we also have the On the Green segment where we talk about sports. Of course.
Yes.
We gotta talk about
for Pete, okay? For Pete. We're getting the Warriors and Cavs. Not 1, 2, 3, but they even coming back for the 4th.
LeBron the GOAT.
LeBron the GOAT.
This week we smoking on
Lavendar Jones. This is the first time I've heard of this strand. That's why I couldn't remember it right off the top.
It is beautiful though.
Yeah, it is. If you could see some of these purple
Actually,
speckles.
Look at this footage.
She had it down, so she got a Mercedes. Your money records, the Army, the Navy. It ran me 10,000, I threw it like Brady. The foreign is yellow like Tracy.
Isn't that beautiful? Shout out to the Lavendar Jones. So that's what we're smoking on this week, and we're smoking it in a swisher chocolate.
We went with the chocolates because that's what I'm used to hearing about, you know.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Mystical and Juvie.
Yeah, we
That's
always
always talk about the chocolate Phillies and swishers and Dutches. So we're taking it back to the old school. You know, try one of these if you haven't.
And shout out to Swisher.
Shout out. So yada 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 yada. This weed is bomb. You know.
Lavendar Jones.
Not as much chocolate as I thought though.
Yeah, I don't taste the chocolate
I don't
at
taste
all.
that at all.
So sorry. Swisher, it's a good flavor because it's not a flavor. It's almost like it makes me want to try the unsweet. They have that unsweet flavor.
Oh,
now.
that silver brand.
Yeah,
Or is it diamond? Silver or diamond?
Yeah.
Diamond. Okay, yeah.
So
they came out with a couple flavors.
yeah, shout out to Swisher with all these crazy new flavors. They're all over the place.
Boozy watermelon.
Yeah, rum.
Yeah,
watermelon rum. Something like that.
That shit tastes like remember the little coconut bars?
The Almond Joys.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, that's what that shit had put me in the mind of this here. So we go on this Lavendar Jones, and
this is her.
if you can sit, yes. I'm getting a not fruity. I'm getting that lavender, that purpy taste mixed with the earthy taste. Not so much earthy though.
It's really weedy.
Yeah.
Like it tastes like weed.
Mm-hmm.
Like like it's loud. It's like loud on your palate.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you think of what loud smells like, that's exactly what my tongue tastes like right now.
I can definitely figure out. The smell is sweet too.
Mm-hmm.
Very sweet. I love the purple speckles.
It's supposed to make you very happy and relaxed and euphoric. It's a mixture of the purple Urkel and then the Casey Jones.
Casey, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why it's called Lavendar Jones. It's a hybrid. So, of course, it has a little indica and a little sativa in it. You can feel it.
I remember we were, I guess, tasting buds for the show, and we got to the purple Urkel. And that shit was. I wish that footage wouldn't have got deleted. Cause that shit was good as fuck.
Man, when we originally smoked that shit for the intro video.
Oh yeah. That was low though.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a B.
A B.
A B.
A B plus.
I could bring it to a session. I wouldn't mind bringing it to a session.
This is shareable. Shareable weed. Great shareable weed. Wouldn't be disappointed in it, but wouldn't be upset about giving it away. You know, sharing.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Sharon's definitely caring.
Sharon's caring, but
I
when
met
it's
some
a
of the best
really
people in
loud
my-
pack, you just be like, I just won't make it to that session because this is my.
Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. I'd be down for the session, right? But on the way, I call my mans and be like, yeah, let me get a little something so I can smoke with the guys.
Right.
But I'm not even gonna flex. I never pull out my loudest shit for a session because I just feel like, not that it's gonna get wasted, but when it come to that,
I want to hit that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hit that a couple of times. I don't want to share that with somebody. And
I
if
don't-
I do share it, I'm gonna tap it a bunch before I even start passing that bitch.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm selfish about that too. When I'm in a big rotation, you know, at least 5 or better,
Oh yeah.
then
I'm
I hit
killing
my
it.
shit till I get high,
Yeah.
and then I pass it.
Or hopefully there's other blunts in rotation. Because if there's not, then I'm really gonna. If there's not other blunts in rotation, then it's really gonna be a while before I even start passing that bitch. Y'all gonna think that I'm not gonna pass it.
Ain't no blunts in rotation. I'm about to ask for 5.
From everybody, like, hey, I need 5 for this blunt. 5.
Matter of fact, I do it like that, and I just roll a couple blunts, cause ain't no way.
Y'all,
That's not a
gonna smoke
session.
up the blunt.
That's me saying, bro,
That's
I
a
got
duck
some
move.
weed.
Right. That's a duck move for real. But
I'm feeling this. It's a good hybrid.
we're on the move though.
Wavy.
Wavy splash drip.
Have you ever had Casey?
I've never had Casey Jones.
I've never heard of it.
I haven't. Casey, but you know, oh no, is that Casey Anthony?
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
You know I'm talking about
Yes,
the murderer?
I do.
Yeah. I was like, isn't she a murderer? Oh my god, we're smoking a murder? Oh my
This is
god.
some killer weed.
We got some killer weed. No, I don't know who Casey Jones is.
Me either. I'm not doing my research once we get done.
Put in the comments if you know who Casey Jones
If you
is.
do, educate us.
Let us know. Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, while we're on the Roll&Review,
Mm-hmm.
check out the Solo Cup Challenge. We're definitely going to come at them with that.
I'm going to go check out the Solo Cup Challenge. Chief Rock is telling me about this shit. And I'm like, there's a lot of other things involved that I'm like,
But watch in the next couple weeks. We're going to have our Solo Cup.
we're going to see about our Solo Cup. And maybe y'all can watch her grow with us.
I know. Maybe we should just start sitting her right here.
Yeah, she'll be right here with us. Maybe that's what we'll do. And y'all get to watch her grow like our little green toddler.
Look at her. She's spinning over.
Look at her. Look at her. She's so adorable. All the way till she buds and we get to enjoy her as one of our rolling reviews. So, sounds like a great plan.
Look into it.
But
You
we're
guys
going to look into it. Yeah, y'all look into it and we're going to check it out. And maybe you'll see it in some future episodes.
And that was the Roll&Review. Check us out. It's Green.
This is Green. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Alright, so LeBron to go pulled it off in game 6. Monster SWAT, but he also got yammed on. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it. You know, we don't even got to talk about that, though. You feel me? But on the other end, Western Conference Finals.
Ooh.
Get the Warriors
Shout
back.
out to the Warriors.
We'll talk more in depth about that, though. I ain't going to give you too much right up front.
Right. Shout out to the Cavs and the Warriors. Again, we get to see you guys for the NBA playoffs.
I'm not even mad, though. You know, it's a lot of good players out there. But
Yeah.
you kind of
The
got
best
two
of the
best
best.
teams. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll have eventually some young guys who do the same thing LeBron did.
I'm looking for Philly. I'm looking for Boston. I'm looking for my Lakers. Those are the only young teams I'm looking forward to see. Everybody else, they just do your thing. You know, hopefully you get up there one day.
Right.
Balling regardless.
Maybe the drafts will bring us some young talent, man. Maybe we'll see something new next season. But this year, for the fourth time, we get to see the Cavs and the Warriors. Shout out to Golden State.
Shout out Golden State. Shout out Cleveland, LeBron, Katie, Steph. Got them.
They said that LeBron
Kevin
is
Love.
holding the team on his back.
We're gonna have to talk about that later, man.
Oh man.
I mean, but think about it. You don't even know anybody else on his team,
No,
so
no, I don't.
you kind of can say that.
You right.
I think because in the Eastern Conference Finals, let me put this out.
Mm-hmm.
It was Boston versus Cleveland, Celtics versus Cavs.
Yes.
And
went all the way to Game 7.
all the way to Game 7. A lot happened in that game. The Celtics never really looked strong coming out, but just as the game went on, you could tell they got more into it. But when dealing with LeBron, your best is never enough. It's a go, you know. It's a go. If it bad like a goat, if it's big and strong and you just ain't seen one or maybe only seen one,
and it's iced down after the game
because his little hoof's fucked up. But you know that's probably LeBron. So just know you got your work cut out for you at every turn. Very good game, very good series. Obviously to go 7 games.
Man,
shout out to Tatum. Okay, Tatum,
the young guy.
LeBron put him to sleep. He put the goat down for a minute. He showed the ambition was there.
He showed it.
I will not be played. You dig?
I'm gonna try my hardest, and that's good. That's good. Good to see young cats always trying their hardest to not to outrule the young guys, but to tell them that we're there. You know, hey, we still here. You might be the GOAT right now, but I'm coming for you. I've been watching you. I followed your blueprints, and I'm coming on.
Exactly. Him and LeBron have known each other for probably 18 years now. He used to run around chasing LeBron. Can you let me follow you on Twitter? Let me follow you on Twitter. Dream come true. You dunk on it, nigga. You been begging to follow on Twitter.
All you wanted is a follow, and now he had to get these.
Now you got to go on the poster, Bron, and not the poster like you used to. But it is what it is. I mean, shout out to Cleveland, though, always with the perseverance. Even to have not the team that they once had, even a year ago, you know, and to take Larry Nance Jr., what's my boy, JR, Kevin Love, fucking a couple other people I can't even think of right offhand, but just that squad to get them that far, to will them that far. And it is a team sport, you know, you can't give it all to LeBron, but it is always impressive.
They hold it. He don't know his back.
He gets it done year after year, 8 years in a row. Oof. NBA Finals, 8 years in a row. I want to say he won 3 times. 3, maybe 4. Anyway, regardless, shout out to the Cavs. On the other spectrum,
other coasts,
coast to coast, exactly. Warriors, Bay Area, back at it again for the 4th time.
Steph Curry with the pot, boy.
What you think, though?
Wrist moving with the wind.
When you go with the numbers, I don't really want to say it like that. When you go with the numbers as far as the final appearances of them versus each other, right now it's 2-1 with Golden State leading that. You think they go for the third?
I think Cleveland's going to win this year just because I'm one of those people who think that sports are just a cash cow. Forgive me.
Nobody mad at that.
But I believe that it's going to go as long as it can. When you look at the price of advertising,
$1 million commercials.
Oh my gosh. Multi-million-dollar commercials. When you think about how many commercials are on each game, and if they don't go the full length, how much money they're losing by not having all those commercials.
So you think the marketing overrules the sport?
Yeah, of course. The business, not the marketing. The business overrules the sport. Them motherfuckers is worried about their dollars. They don't give a fuck who wins. That's why these guys are out there beating up their bodies, because they don't give a fuck how they win.
Me personally, I guess I'd like to be a dreamist if I'm not a realist or whatever your opposite is. I believe that sports play out how they play out. I mean, I know sometimes you can spin it for the marketing and such, but I just sometimes believe, that's how it goes. But sometimes you have weird cases where athletes kind of put shit out.
And refs. Things happen on the court, and you're like, what? Like, people who play basketball, people who play football, because again, football, we'll talk more. you'll be able to see. You see that, and you're like, "What? What the fuck was that?" And it makes you wonder: was that a bad acting? You know, I do agree a lot. Some games get real because them niggas put their emotions behind it. That's why you see tears. That's why you see fights. Niggas is truly putting emotions behind these sports.
You work your whole life for that, so I definitely understand.
I agree, but then you think about, I also have to be the biggest, even if I'm out here crying or I'm out here fighting, it's because I'm out here trying to drive to get the biggest check. So my money has to be the biggest if we win or if we lose or whatever. So, exactly. I mean, it's all, everybody, everything. Money makes the world go round. And it's just, that's why I'm just like, maybe sports, but they're fun to watch. It's entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. I think more than anything, that would be the factor. But, you know, I'm going to stick by my guns. I don't believe.
It's fucking American.
Yeah, I heard about dog calling the Yankees game way back, and that kind of had me, like, damn. It is about the money, though. You can never deny that.
If it ain't about the money.
But I just like to think sports is one of the last pure things that I have, you know. Growing up, everything started off so pure, and then you really found.
This is the last pure thing you have.
Okay. Nah, I don't know, man. Nigga just got caught on the news selling some synthetic weed, so.
Not the K2.
The fucking K2, dude. Get you some real herbs. Stop being cheap.
Come on.
If you're doing that trying to make you some money, you're a hustler, but you're slimy, dog.
Yeah, because you killing motherfuckers. Niggas is dying off of that K2 shit. Chill on that.
Niggas going on for real mental trips on that shit.
Real. Like, no, I'm not talking about to Barbados.
Niggas is past Pluto.
My niggas is in a whole black hole and they like, what the fuck? Eat a face. So that was our On the Green segment.
Yeah.
Shout out again to the Cavaliers and the Warriors. We'll be back.
Shooters on deck.
We'd like to say a prayer.
Somebody go die.
So, wait. So this is the Limelight segment. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. Man, what the fuck is going on in hip hop?
I've been waiting on this.
We've been waiting to talk about this, man. We've been missing y'all just because we wanted to talk about this shit right here.
And we know it was going to unfold, and just in time.
Just in time for episode 7, 6, 7, I don't know. One of them.
Whatever. Okay.
7.
Let's get straight into it.
Right. So, Pusha T
dropped his album.
Daytona on the album. The album is...
First off, let's talk about the cover.
Oh, Whitney. But my thing is, okay, so my stance, and I put it on the shade room. I commented. I said that the family didn't have to tell us that was what that was. If they sold that picture, that they didn't have to admit that was, we had no idea before they admitted to it.
Came from.
Exactly. All we saw was like a crazy ass bathroom, like some shit like make us think about your crazy ass hotel bathroom you done seen, like, and that's how I felt when I seen it. I was like, damn,
somebody had fun.
Somebody had a crazy ass night. Somebody might have died, but it was fun for the people who didn't know about the dead body.
Before I knew it was, I was like, damn, is it a dead body behind him?
Right, like, is there some shit, like, it looked like that type of scene. And in the community, most of us have been in that kind of situation. So I was like, I didn't think nothing about Whitney. I didn't think nothing about Bobby. And for them to come out and say that, I was like, why y'all tell us? So,
I thought to myself, like, his album named Daytona, but that's a wild ass bathroom.
That's a wild, yeah.
I was wondering the correlation. You know, sometimes artists at least try and give us a correlation.
Yeah, and I haven't listened to the whole album in its entirety.
7 songs.
I know, but I haven't, Apple Music.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Back on, I'll be back. But I haven't listened to the album in its entirety. But I do know that I listen to Infrared, of course, so that's going to definitely, we have to discuss.
And
Infrared was a clear diss. Clear shots were fired at the
Drake.
Aubreygram.
Oh, you gonna do him like that?
Mr. Aubreygram.
All right. Shout out to Aubrey. Whatever.
You know.
Aubrey
Wow.
did his thing. I'm not even mad.
So Pusha T came out taking shots at Drake. And Drake immediately responded within 24 hours with the Duppy freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And
he got at him. He really did.
And then right back, well, not back to back, Drake also hit us with I'm Upset.
Yeah.
Which I didn't too much care for as much. Duppy freestyle was sick. Yo, I was like, there needs to be nothing else said. Pusha, sorry. You know? But I'm Upset was I think I'm Upset, you say.
I believe it was just a single.
I
believe it was probably just a scheduled single. You know.
And I was like,
even when a nigga get out of line, you know, you don't stop your money moves.
I felt like it's distraction. It was a distraction. I didn't like it. And it gave room.
I'm sorry. I like the beat. I like the message he had behind it. You know, shit get real for Drake too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
cool.
Just cool.
I gotta listen to it a little bit more.
I think it's actually going on the album more than anything.
Hopefully.
It dropped on Apple Music versus the Duppy freestyle dropping on SoundCloud.
Right.
So that was definitely one thing that kind of made me say, okay, well, he probably was already planning that.
True. That's a nice observation. Nice observation. Because Drake has also mentioned that he is working on his album. We don't know what that's going to be titled. We don't know when that's coming out. But he said he was in the studio. He said don't fuck with him when he's in studio mode. So we're looking forward to that. And we're looking forward to the Drake.
I think the Drake album dropping out in June. I think like 22nd or 26th or something like that.
Shout out to Drake. Looking forward to that. But on the flip side, back over to Pusha T, just recently, as we're recording this, the story of Adidan.
Whatever.
Adidan.
He
Addison. Adidan.
The major thing, of course, that stuck out in that song, and I think everybody would agree, him calling Drake's dad a deadbeat, just to turn around 4 or 6 bars later and call Drake a deadbeat.
Woo.
Say hi to son.
This track
ugly baby mom
is zesty. It's like, yo, you pulling out the dirt.
He pulled out the Tom Brady.
He put up the clothing line and put the panties, the drawers. He put everybody's business.
He put his fucking
out.
A-top up there. Goddamn.
It still had the blood stains. Like, that was ridiculous. He was putting out all kinds of business. So Drake allegedly has a
child.
A baby. Start with a porn star baby mama, Sophie. Who's Sophie? And what we've seen, the pictures that we've seen.
Don't do it.
That's your girlfriend.
Listen.
And then Sophie has a son allegedly named Adidan. Adonis, he says, that's your baby. He says Adonis is your baby. He
Don't
says,
you hide that. Let him out the closet.
Wow. So Pusha T is coming out, airing out people's dirty laundry, telling us all that the rumors, because these were rumors back in the day, that Drake had a baby, a baby that he wasn't taking, or not that he wasn't taking care of, but that he was keeping under shush. And it was never addressed by Drake's camp. It was never addressed by anybody else.
Stuff like that, though?
Sometimes you do. When it comes to children, people want to see that side of you. Like Chris Brown with royalty, you know, the second generation of these celebrities is becoming almost a thing to do. With the damn Kardashians, all of them have another child already. Chris Brown has a little kid. You know, all of these, Sebastian with Ambrose, you know, Sierra with Future, you know, all this new generation of kids is kind of something to do right now. So maybe.
Okay, and while I do feel you on that, some people live their lives and mind their business.
I agree. I don't think that Drake had to tell us about the baby. I feel like if you're taking care of him, he could be as hush-hush as you want it to be because that is your personal life.
And not even hush-hush, even on the grounds that may not be the one that he's with.
Right. And the baby might be with his mom all the time, and it's not a relationship that is tangible or whatever it may be. Whatever the situation may be with Drake, I definitely got that dry eye and dry mouth from that damn Lavendar Jones. Sheesh.
I'm sitting here like, damn.
I want to talk. I'm blinking like a motherfucker.
Shit, I want to talk.
But anyway.
But okay, so let me ask you this. No, we're going to stick on that. So, if Drake is minding his business, seeing his child when he can, do we really need to see that side of him? When you really think about it,
we still ain't seen Rumi and Sir. Beyonce kids.
Oh, okay, cool.
We still ain't seen them.
We got 3 kids? Am I lost here? Okay, but yeah, the twins. Gotcha.
The twins. We still ain't seen them. And we don't need to. It's their business. They keep them to themselves as long as they may need until they feel it's necessary to bring them out to the public. Think about everybody named Mama knowing you're Drake's son. Do you even want to put that type of pressure on yourself? Right, and to have that kind of paparazzi around that child at all times, if you can't provide the security for that,
after this diss track, it's coming.
Right,
they're going to find her.
They're going to find
TMZ outside of her house
right now.
Because we're recording, they're there.
Because Pusha T wanted to spill some tea, man, and I like the track. I like the track because it's over. Let us not forget to mention it's over the story of OJ beat. So from 444, Jay-Z's 444, which is kind of weird. Yeah,
that's the part I didn't like about it. Me personally, I'm not speaking for anybody. I personally feel when you do diss tracks, get your own beat.
On beat, I agree.
And then I don't like how he came in with the talking.
And then it was Jay-Z though, but like Kanye's been beefing with Jay, or not beefing, but it's been like it's been pressure, right? It's been tension or whatever. And now to see Pusha's using J beat is interesting. It's weird. It's interesting. The what he was saying was like, yo, it was deep, and it was kind of like, almost like, you know, when somebody keeps kicking somebody once they down, it's like, damn, why you had to put all that out? Like, oh my, now
I feel like there was a lot of fucking speculation. I'm just like, well, not even being funny. We know that what most of Drake said was truthful. When you come into this one, it's like, do he got a baby? Is his baby mama really ugly? You know, like, not being funny, you just don't know these things. Like, they've never really been presented to us. So it's like,
that's true.
Nigga, you just throwing shit out here to get, you know, just to get the ear popping.
Right. But I mean, at the same time, the rumors were there. There was rumors that there was a secret baby that Drake had. So the fact that this is coming out and Pusha is pushing
I don't even think it was a secret. I believe at least one time in the media that Drake had to do a DNA test. That TMZ reported that. Well,
the DNA test ones were always proven. When he had a public DNA test, he always said, like, it was proven, okay, again, Drake was not the father. Drake was not the father.
So but why do you think in this case is different?
This one, there was never a DNA test, and there was never no mention. Drake never said nothing else about it. There was nothing else. So it was like, it just went away. Like the Illuminati came and picked it away. Right. And the girl, like he said, the girl cleaned up her Instagram. She stopped doing everything, and it was like put on private. So it sounds like it's logical, but at the same time, it sounds like it's personal information that nobody needed to know.
Right.
We didn't need to know that information about Drake, and it's it's extremely disrespectful to put all that out.
But that's what beef about, though.
That is what beef's about. And there's no rules. There's no rules in beef. So.
Even if a nigga is lying with you, lying on you, I'm sorry.
Right.
Even if a nigga is lying on you, if people listening to it, shit, that's all that matters.
And
even in the last Drake beef with Meek Mill, it was like, when you really look back on it, it wasn't like he said so much.
Right. There was not that much, like, personal information put out. It was just like, stuff you knew about, stuff we kind of heard about. more information, jokey stuff like, oh, we was playing your album while you was downstairs, you know.
That's your girl to a world
tour like that. Those are jabs.
I believe the internet won that battle.
This was like a low blow, like to put out somebody's son and call somebody deadbeat. Those are strong words. Hopefully, this comes and is addressed correctly. I'm sure it's gonna be addressed with bars, so hopefully the bars are correct.
More bars.
Hopefully, we're just like, whoa.
A
Story of Adidan.
Hey, but don't forget about your boy. Cool. Your boy Drake dropping the motherfucking invoice.
Oh, I forgot about the
invoice. That was disrespectful.
Invoice was hilarious.
But it was funny to me also. Mm-hmm. Drake came in with the bars. I pop style for 30 hours, then let him repeat. It's crazy. Kanye got caught in the middle like a motherfucker.
Yeah, Kanye like what? I mean,
he said Push ain't really top 5 on this label.
But then you see Kanye tweeted, and Kanye was like, "Thank you, Drake." He said, "Thank you, Drake, for those," and he said those song titles. So it's like Kanye's kind of like, I mean, I gotta give it to him. He did help me.
And those were the songs I listened to off the album. I'm not even gonna lie.
And it's like,
and then when you find that shit, you like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. I thought that was Jay. He was great. He was great again.
Right.
It's Drake again.
It's Drake. But that's dope. It's dope. I'm excited for just the music war. It's always fun to see some good beef. Hopefully it stays non-violent.
Hey, nah, but Push say he with the shit. He said if we ready. All go to hell, it'll be worth it.
That's a diss track.
Who you think won round 1?
Round 1, what? That's Drake. That's Infrared and Duppy.
Nah, Duppy and the story out of it.
Ah man, I don't know. That's tough.
Come on, man.
That's tough. Duppy I can listen to again and again. Kinda. Yeah, I can't listen to Duppy again and again. But the story added in is spilling, man. It's just it's a nice hit. It's like an uppercut. It's kinda like you gotta count it.
Yeah.
You gotta count it. That's going down in history as like, yo, and then Pusha T during that Pusha T Drake diss, they had to mention, like, you gotta mention this track because it's like, yo, that was a big hit.
Yeah.
And with the response
it'll be crazy.
The response is pivotal. Is imperative. Imperative. The response is imperative. So we're looking forward to whatever Drake has to say. Hopefully it's an album full of tracks that are just slicing away. I want to see a view where each album, like each track kind of makes a slice at Pusha. Man, that would be a dope concept where it's like you slowly die from all the slices.
50 versus Ja.
Woo.
Every time you turned around, he was on Ja ass.
Woo.
On his ass.
Woo. Ja, and what happened?
Yeah.
Ja went underground.
Ja on Twitter telling lies. Talking about he mad at the old generation and shit.
Nah, he did that festival. Didn't he do that festival?
What was it? I don't fucking know. God, he got all them
that
white people out
crazy festival that people
yeah, the people on the island with no power, okay? No power, no food. Got dropped off on the helicopter. They were fucking through. Okay. Them white folks was mad.
It was pissed.
They didn't even call people for real. They were hurt.
They had no service. They were so mad. They were so confused. We're out here for Ja. Where's Ja Rule? Where's Ja Rule going?
Everybody looking like, who? Where are you from?
Well, yeah. What you mean?
You want Ja?
Ja who?
Ja who?
Yeah, Ja. Yeah, praise Ja. Praise Ja. Alright, man. Where you going?
Where you going?
What you mean you're supposed to go up the way? Up the way to where? To go and farm? Nothing about that way. Come here, I'll sell you some curry.
You want some curry?
You want some curry, baby? Come on.
On the other hand, though, I give round 1 to Drake. I gotta admit, it wasn't as personal, but he spit a lot of facts. He was really original.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm gonna give it to Drake is because Push waited 3 days. And I know y'all like, what the fuck, it's 3 days. But Drake was on his ass.
Yeah. Within 24 hours.
Yeah, within 24 hours. Like, a whole song, not just not he really went in.
Yeah.
Okay. bars. Talked about Push, Ye, how much he wrote for him, sent them boys the invoice. It was a lot. I mean, Push came back with some very disrespectful shit. That's exactly what I expected that. But then this is the thing too. Pusha came through with his same flow. I felt no energy from the song.
Yeah.
The fact that I had to listen to it,
we've heard already.
Yeah. The fact that I had to listen to it 3 times to catch everything was like, all right, I'm kind of annoyed now.
Yeah, now I have to listen too hard to figure out what you're talking about. You're dropping too much knowledge, and I'm reacting and missing more stuff. So I have to listen to it multiple times just to figure out what you're talking about because you're spilling a lot, Push, spilling a lot. But hopefully Drake comes back with the same type of energy, and we see that kind of smack back and get some nice bars.
When it comes to top 5, all my top 5 right there on shit. Nobody right there.
Top 5.
And 4 of them die line.
Die line.
Nonetheless, though, this has been Green. Happy chilling with y'all. Thank you for watching this episode. A Nike swoosh? Why? You want me to check your leg line? Anyway, this is the end of the show. That's so hot. I'm in the middle of the outro. This nigga talking about I'm making a Nike swoosh. Who's gonna see that? Shout out to the Lavendar Kush.
Yeah.
You see
no, Lavendar Jones.
Lavendar Jones.
Lavendar Jones.
Okay. Obviously now we're both high. But he's higher than me. I'm gonna keep it real. But thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let your friends know to let your friends know. Don't forget about that stripper that you know.
Tell about us.
Tell about it.
Because it's a green ass show.
For dope ass people.
Talking nothing but green.